Hi everyone, I'm Professor Matthew Leverins, and welcome to English 125, Introduction to Literature. I just wanted to touch base with you all here at the end of week one and just introduce myself a little further and let you know that if you need anything, if you need any assistance, have any questions about the work that we're doing or your grades or anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Send me an email, phone call, what have you. I'm a big fan of phone calls because I think a quick 5-10 minute phone call can wrap up a lot of issues that might otherwise take more of a back and forth via email. But nonetheless, however you prefer best to communicate, that's how we can do it. But just do know that I'm here to help in any way that I can. You can read more about me in the Meet Your Introduction, Meet Your Instructor. Well, I can't talk. That's one thing about me, apparently. So yeah, you can learn more about me there, but in a nutshell, I'm an Ashford graduate myself, having graduated with a double major in English and liberal arts many moons ago, about 10 years ago now. And interestingly enough, the author of our text for this course, Dr. Wayne Clugston, was my instructor for a 20th Century American Novels class that I took when I was a student. So I got to work closely with him, and he's a really interesting guy, and I don't know, I feel like I have some insight into the text having known the person who wrote it a little bit better. Fun fact. I earned my master's degree in English from Western Illinois University, and I'm now working on my doctoral dissertation in education with a specialization in linguistics. So I am really fascinated with language and literature, obviously, especially world literature across languages and things like that. Anyway, as I said, you can read more about me there and just a little bit about me. Now, this class, whether or not you are a big reader, I believe this class has something meaningful to offer for anybody, because stories are essential to who we are as people. They help us understand what this crazy thing called life is all about. And, as I mentioned in my week one guidance, I believe using an existential literary criticism lens that all narratives seek to answer at least one of three fundamental human questions. What the heck is going on? Who are all these other freaks that I'm thrown into the world with? And death? What the heck is that? And these three fundamental questions drive all of human existence and everything we do. They lie at the bottom of everything. When you're first born, you begin asking question number one. What the heck is going on? And even though we spend our entire lifetimes making sense of what's going on and creating elaborate narratives for ourselves that help describe what's going on, we never really do fully understand what it is that's going on. But stories help us at least feel like we have a better handle on things. And then, of course, question number two, who the heck are these other people? Because it's frustrating enough to be thrown into a world that we're unsure of and that we don't really know what it's about. But it's even more frustrating when we're thrown in with a bunch of other people who can impact our lives and have some measure of control over how we are viewed or view ourselves, and yet we know these people aren't any more aware of what's going on than we are. So that's the complicated relationship of our relationship to each other. And then, of course, there's death. We are, as far as we know, the only species on Earth that knows well in advance of its own impending demise. And this sort of looming specter of our the finality of our end overshadows much of what we do in many of our pursuits. And so I believe that narratives and storytelling help address this and help us come to terms with these three questions. And as such, you don't have to be a lover of that great thing called literature to really fully appreciate and understand what this course has to offer, which is really some insight into what it means to be human. And we get that insight from studying the stories and the ways in which other people for thousands of years have talked about what it means to be human. So, anyway, my little introductory rant. I look forward to working with each of you and getting to know you better. Please don't hesitate to get in touch with me if I can help with anything. And here's to a great week, too. And a happy Thanksgiving. It's right around the corner. So, great to meet you, and I'll talk to you more later.